roast beef. It is the greatest thing you'll ever eat if you follow this tutorial. Beef, round eye. I got it at Costco. That doesn't matter. Buy it wherever. Now I'm going to make these two roast beefs in the way I invented. With kosher salt, spray, lubricant. Don't use Pam. It'll burn and you need a stove. Alright, let's open this up. Bam. See how fast that was? Alright. Take your roast beefs. There's two of them here. This one is smaller. Bright red. Not too wet. And you need a big chunk of fat on it or else it won't cook right. So check them out. Get them ready. Get a pan. Load them in the pan. You don't have to do much to these to prepare them. Seasoning. Oh, let me wash my hand. Alright, seasoning. We'll apply that after the spray. Now this is pure canola spray, which means there's no aerosols or anything, which will taste bad if you do it with like a pan. You can just rub vegetable oil on it if you want. It's the same thing. A little bit more. Alright. Now the only thing we need to season this with is kosher salt. Not regular salt, not iodized salt. Kosher. Big chunks, stick better. No extra stupid taste of iodine. Be liberal. Liberally salted, and then rub it in. I'm only using one hand because I'm holding the camera in the other. So I could make roast beefs better than anyone else with one hand. Okay, yes, flip it around, bat it all over. Get all that salt on there. It's a nice loose piece of meat. Bad meat is stiff. Like this piece, this is stiffer. I'll have to tenderize the crap out of it with my manly fists. Alright. More salt. Rinse hands. Alright, sprinkle. Yes. Nice heavy bits of salt. I rub it in. Make sure you cover every piece of it. Don't leave an end uncovered with salt. Because this is all the flavor you're going to get is going to come from the slow cooking with the salt. Alright, are we ready? I think we're ready. Alright. I think we'll set the oven. I have a electric stove. Might be different if you have a gas. And I'm going to set it all the way down to 210 degrees. And I have a speed bake, which is like convection. I'll show you the fan. Hey, there's the fan in the back of the oven. And this is going to help a great deal. If you don't have one, just adjust. Oh, here's my cast iron pan, which I leave in the bottom to regulate heat. Alright, where am I? Alright, so 210 degrees, and don't worry about preheating. Alright, here's my thermometer. If you don't have a digital thermometer, you cannot cook my roast beef. Go buy one. Temperature is set to alert at 127, or the screen doesn't show up on the camera that well. So, probe the smaller of the two roast beefs. The one on the left is the smallest one. That's going to finish faster. So get it in the middle, the best you can with one hand. So I'm sure you're going to be filming yours as well. And just throw it in the oven. It's much smaller, that one. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to put them in the oven sideways so that neither side, because of the fan in the back, the air spins counterclockwise. Excuse me, which way is counterclockwise? That's counterclockwise. Which means hot air comes up on the right and down on the left. If I move the pan to the right, it'll burn on the bottom. If I move it to the left, it'll burn on the top. So leave it right in the middle and sideways. And let's close that up. Okay. The temperature of the meat is 41 degrees, and we're looking for 127. How long is this going to take? I have no idea. You can't do a per pound measurement. Doesn't ever work. The thermometer will not lie. Alright, 210 degrees. What's the time? Let me go look for a clock. Hold on. Yeah, forget preheating. Just throw it in the oven while it's preheating. We're cooking at such a low temperature, it doesn't matter. Alright, it's 3 minutes to 9. I'll come back when it's done. Meow. Meow. Roast beef. Roast beef. Wow. I can see it in your soul. I can see your soul. Okay. It's now 10:27. That's about an hour and a half. And I have hit 129 degrees internal temperature, which means the alarm went off and you're 2 degrees above it. That's fine. Pull the thermometer out 1 inch. Check again. If the temperature on the left goes down, that means you got to leave it in. But it stayed the same, so that means it's done completely. Pull it out. Probe the larger one, and we'll see what the temperature of that goes to in a second. Yeah, that's not done yet. Alright, going down. Grab the tin foil. Pick the roast beef up. This is the smaller of the two. It finished much sooner than the other one will. And let's wrap it up. Wrap it up tight in tin foil. This is important. Do not just say, okay, it's done, and cut it up, or you will fail. Wrap it nice and tight. It needs to sit for at least 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes. That is the soonest you should get that out is 10 minutes from now. That roast beef is down 98 degrees, so that certainly needs another 25 minutes. Well, that's a bigger one. And now that one, we're going to set the timer. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. That'll be red. Oh my god. No. 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 Where's my acid? There you go. Battery acid. Always keep battery acid in the kitchen. Essential if you have cats in the house when you're doing this. Okay. Put that roast beef on the side where the cat can't get to it. And it's been 25 more minutes and our new roast beef is done. 127 on both counts. So let's open it up and pull the thermometer out an inch and see if it changes. Because you never know if you're going to catch the middle of the roast beef. Pull it out an inch. No change. That means we're ready. Alright. Now, I don't recommend using your probe to pick up your roast beef, but I'm going to do it because I own it and it's not my fault if it breaks. Alright, they're done with that. Now we got to rest this one as well, so let me shove the camera under my chin and wrap this up. There you go, nice and tight. And 10 minutes on the clock. Well, 9 minutes on the clock, that's fine. Besides, we're not going to cut this one up, we're going to cut the smaller one up. Okay, 10 minutes for that one has passed, but we're going to have to put this one back away because we're not ready for that. And this one's been sitting for at least a half hour. We'll cut that one up first. I'll take this one and put it away. Yes, thank you, thing. Now, here it is, the little one. Now, important, get a cup, open the end of the tin foil, and pour out the Jesus juice. This is the best stuff to put on anything. See that? That's better than anything you'll ever buy. I put it on the side. Now, let's unwrap it and cut this thing up. Alright, now look. See how soft that is? If this were hard, it would suck. But it's not hard. It's nice and soft. It's nice and tender. That's what cooking at 200 degrees does. And you can cook lower than 210. I just didn't have the time. Alright. Find the grain. Get your nicest chainsaw out. There you go. And let's hack a piece of it off. There you go, look at that. It's red right to the edge. And juicy. Now, a lot of people like thin slicing, but not me. I'm a chunker. Ah, look at that. Perfection has been achieved. This is the tastiest roast beef you'll ever taste. Now I'm going to cut off a little bit of fat. On this end. And I'll cut this up. Alright. Now, let's try some. If you're a vegetarian, you might want to look away. That is the best roast beef ever. It really is. It doesn't need anything else. You need nothing else. You could drip a little bit of that sauce on it, of that juice, but really you don't need to. And I'm just going to now consume the rest of this, and I have this one for tomorrow. And that's all I have to say. This is the best roast beef in the world, because I invented it. And this method is mine, and good night.